Exercise 9.1, question number 14. A 1.2 meter tall girl spots a balloon moving with the wind in a horizontal line at a height of 88.2 meter from the ground. The angle of elevation of the balloon from the eyes of the girl at any instant is 60 degrees. After some time, the angle of elevation reduces to 30 degrees as shown in the given figure. Find the distance travelled by the balloon during the interval. So in this given figure, AD represents height of 1.2 meter tall girl, BE and HF represents the height of the balloon above the level ground. AB denotes the horizontal level ground. So AD equal to 1.2 meter. This is height of the girl. BE and HF (88.2 meter) height of the balloon. Above the ground. In this figure, AD equal to GH equal to BC equal to 1.2 meter. Therefore, GF equal to CE equal to 88.2 meter minus 1.2 meter equal to 87 meter. This is height of the balloon above the girl. Let DG be equal to X and GC be equal to Y. This Y is the distance travelled by the balloon during this time, this interval of time. Now in right triangle FDG, angle FDG equal to 60 degree, which is angle of elevation of the balloon at the eyes of the girl, which is 1.2 meter tall. So we can write FG by DG equal to tan 60 degrees. Height of the balloon above the girl is 87 meter. So FG is 87, by DG we have taken x, so 87 by x equal to under root 3. This implies x equal to 87 by root 3. If you rationalize the denominator here, it will be 87 into root 3 by root 3 into root 3. So 87 root 3 divided by 3, which is equal to 29 root 3. So value of x we have got 29 root 3. And in right triangle EDC, angle EDC is equal to 30 degree, which is angle of elevation of the balloon when it is at the second position at the eye of the 1.2 meter tall girl. So we can write CE by DC equal to tan 30 degrees. C is height of the balloon above the girl that we have already found 87 meter, divided by DC. DC we can write DG plus GC. DG plus GC equal to 1 by root 3. This implies 87 divided by DG we have taken x and GC we have taken y, so 87 by x plus y equal to 1 by root 3, and cross multiply and find x plus y is equal to 87 into root 3. Further, this implies 29 root 3 value of x plus y is equal to 87 root 3. Value of x here we have already got 29 root 3, that we have substituted here in this equation. So 29 root 3 plus y equal to 87 root 3, and this implies y equal to 87 root 3 minus 29 root 3 is equal to 58 root 3, and y is the distance travelled by the balloon during this interval. So therefore distance travelled by the balloon is equal to 58 root 3 meter, and this is the answer. Next is question number 15. A straight highway leads to the foot of a tower. A man is standing at the top of the tower observes a car at an angle of depression of 30 degrees, which is approaching the foot of the tower with a uniform speed. 6 seconds later, the angle of depression of the car is found to be 60 degrees. Find the time taken by the car to reach the foot of the tower from this point. In this figure that we have drawn for this question, CD represents the height of the tower. A and B are two positions of the car at an interval of 6 seconds. From the top of the tower D, two positions of the car at A and at B, angles of depression are 30 degrees and 60 degrees respectively. So here in this figure, CD, let us write H, height of the tower. A and B are two positions of the car at an interval of 6 seconds with angles of depression (30 degrees and 60 degrees respectively. Car is moving with a uniform speed. So let us suppose the uniform speed of the car be v meter per second. So let the uniform speed of the car be v meter per second, and let the car take t seconds to reach to point C, which is foot of the tower from B. Let BC be equal to x and AB be equal to y. So therefore BC equal to x is equal to, x is distance, so BC is equal to speed into time. So V is velocity, speed of the car, and t time car is taking to reach to the foot of the tower C from B. So in terms of uniform velocity V and time taken by the car to reach to foot of the tower C from B, it is Vt. So x we have written is speed into time Vt, and y is distance AB, that will be equal to again speed into time. Uniform speed of the car is V, and 6 second time is taken by the car to travel from A to B. So it will be 6 into V, 6V. So x equal to Vt and y equal to 6V in terms of uniform velocity, uniform speed of the car and time taken to travel the distance AB and BC. Now in right triangle DBC, angle DBC is equal to 60 degrees. Therefore, DC by BC is equal to tan 60 degrees, which is equal to root 3. DC height of the tower we have taken h, and BC we have taken x, and x we have written in terms of uniform speed and time t. So h by x is equal to root 3, and this implies h equal to root 3 into x, which is equal to root 3 into Vt. So h is equal to root 3 into Vt. Let it be equation number 1. In right triangle DAC, angle DAC is equal to 30 degree. So we can write DC by AC is equal to tan 30 degrees. DC we have taken h, AC we can write AB plus BC equal to 1 by root 3, and this implies h by AB is x, y, BC is x. So y plus x equal to 1 by root 3. This implies h by y 6v plus x Vt equal to 1 by root 3. This further implies h is equal to 6v plus Vt by root 3. Let it be equation number 2. Now from 1 and 2, if you equate the expression of height h of the tower from equation 1 and 2, we get root 3 into Vt is equal to 6v plus Vt by root 3. Now cross multiply root 3 into root 3 Vt is equal to 3 Vt, and 3 Vt is equal to 6v plus Vt. Transpose this Vt from right side to left side. It will be 3 Vt minus Vt, 3 into Vt minus Vt equal to 6v. So 3 Vt minus Vt is 2 Vt equal to 6 into V. V cancel. So 2 into T equal to 6. So this implies T equal to 6 by 2, 3. And T is time taken by the car to reach to the foot of the tower C from the point B. So this is the required time taken by the car, 3 seconds. Next is question number 16. the angles of elevation of the top of a tower from 2 points at a distance of 4 meter and 9 meter from the base of the tower and in the same straight line with it are complementary. Prove that the height of the tower is 6 meter. In this given figure, CD represents the height of the tower that we are going to take, let's say h meter. A and B are two positions from where the angle of elevation of the top of the tower are found to be complementary angles. So let us take angle of elevation of the top of the tower at point B be theta and at point A be 90 degrees minus theta at distances 4 meter and 9 meter from the foot of the tower C. So in this figure, CD is h, height of the tower, let us suppose. A and B are 2 points at 9 meter and 4 meter from the foot of the tower such that angle DAC equal to 90 degrees minus theta and angle DBC equal to theta. From 2 points A and B, angles of elevation of the top of the tower D, angles of elevation are found to be complementary angles. That's why we have taken two angles of elevations as theta and 90 degree minus theta, so that they will be complementary. That means their sum will be 90 degrees. And CD is representing height of the tower, and that we have written h, and we have to prove that height of this tower is 6 meter. So in right triangle, DBC we have DC by BC equal to tan theta. DC or CD is height of the tower, that we have taken h. So h by BC is 4 meter. So h by 4 is equal to tan theta. Let it be equation number 1. In right triangle DAC, we have DC by AC equal to tan 90 degrees minus theta. DC we have taken h, AC is given 9 meter, so h by 9 meter equal to tan 90 degrees minus theta is cot theta, and let it be equation number 2. Now from equation number 1 and 2 we have to eliminate this tan theta and cot theta. So we can eliminate with the help of these trigonometric ratios tan and cot, where tan is reciprocal of cot or cot is reciprocal of tan. Otherwise, since they are reciprocal, if you multiply them, their product will be 1. So on multiplying equation 1 and 2, we get h by 4 into h by 9 is equal to tan theta into cot theta. This tan theta into cot theta will be equal to 1 because tan and cot, they are reciprocal of each other. So this implies h square by 36 equal to 1, and this means h square equal to 36. If you take square root, you will find h is equal to 6 meter, and this is the height of the tower CD in this figure. So hence height of the tower is equal to 6 meter, hence proved.